Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1 to 20. The call of Abram. Genesis 12, 1. The Lord had said to Abram, "Leave your native country, your relatives, and your father's family, and go to the land that I will show you." Genesis 12, 2. I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you and make you famous, and you will be a blessing to others. Genesis 12, 3. I will bless those who bless you and curse those who treat you with contempt. All the families on earth will be blessed through you. Genesis 12:4. So Abram departed as the Lord had instructed, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. Genesis 12:5. He took his wife, Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all his wealth, his livestock, and all the people he had taken into his household at Haran, and headed for the land of Canaan. When they arrived in Canaan, Genesis 12:6, Abram traveled through the land as far as Shechem. There he set up camp beside the oak of Moreh. At that time, the area was inhabited by Canaanites. Genesis 12:7. Then the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "I will give this land to your descendants." And Abram built an altar there and dedicated it to the Lord, who had appeared to him. Genesis 12:8. After that, Abram traveled south and set up camp in the hill country, with Bethel to the west and Ai to the east. There he built another altar and dedicated it to the Lord, and he worshipped the Lord. Genesis 12:9. Then Abram continued traveling south by stages toward the Negeb. Abram and Sarai in Egypt. Genesis 12:10. At that time a severe famine struck the land of Canaan, forcing Abram to go down to Egypt, where he lived as a foreigner. Genesis 12:11. As he was approaching the border of Egypt, Abram said to his wife, Sarai, "Look, you are a very beautiful woman." Genesis 12:12. When the Egyptians see you, they will say, "This is his wife. Let's kill him. Then we can have her." Genesis 12:13. So please tell them you are my sister. Then they will spare my life and treat me well because of their interest in you. Genesis 12:14. And sure enough, when Abram arrived in Egypt, everyone noticed Sarai's beauty. Genesis 12:15. When the palace officials saw her, they sang her praises to Pharaoh, their king, and Sarai was taken into his palace. Genesis 12:16. Then Pharaoh gave Abram many gifts because of her sheep, goats, cattle, male and female donkeys, male and female servants, and camels. Genesis 12:17. But the Lord sent terrible plagues upon Pharaoh and his household because of Sarai, Abram's wife. Genesis 12:18. So Pharaoh summoned Abram and accused him sharply. "What have you done to me?" he demanded. "Why didn't you tell me she was your wife?" Genesis 12:19. "Why did you say, 'She is my sister,' and allow me to take her as my wife? Now then, here is your wife. Take her and get out of here." Genesis 12:20. Pharaoh ordered some of his men to escort them, and he sent Abram out of the country, along with his wife and all his possessions. To be continued. 4. Genesis, chapter 13. Don't forget to subscribe.